Gerard Browne with you here for Irish Football Fan TV. We're delighted to be joined by Dundalk's Brian Gartland following their 0-0 draw at home against Bohemians. Brian, I found from a neutral point of view it was a very enjoyable, entertaining game to watch. Both teams full of confidence, really going after the win. Do you feel in the second half, because you had more of the chances, it could have been 3 points instead of 1 in the end?
Yeah, we're disappointed in there. First half probably was a good first half to watch. Second half, I don't think it would have been too entertaining. I don't know. Maybe that's just our perspective there, because we expect more from ourselves. But yeah, it's 2 points dropped there. We need to be creating more chances and putting them away. And again, a team coming here and sitting into their own half, sitting off. We need to be a bit better at breaking them down and beating that style of play.
I know it's not for you to criticise the forward play, but just feel out of all your chances in the second half. At the end of the day, James Talbot never really had to make too many serious saves.
He didn't, but we had a couple of chances that were just, I suppose, a couple of inches wide of the post. I think they're coming out from the left side and then one squared back from the right side as well. So yeah, we're disappointed at that, and yeah, he didn't really have to work too much, but at the same time we're a couple of inches the other side from going in.
One thing you definitely can't control and talk about is your defensive record. You're certainly getting that in place now again. It's like the old Dundalk again. That's your third clean sheet in a row in the league. Must be good to see that stat.
Yeah, it's great, especially we conceded a lot of goals there for a while, and like you say, it's uncharacteristic. And then against Shells, it was a bit of a freak one. It was a set piece which we weren't happy with, and then a penalty that was a bit dubious. But yeah, it's good to keep them out the other end, but need to be creating a few more chances and putting them away as well.
Yeah, you've got yourselves back in that position now where you're in the European spots, but like this draw doesn't probably do much to help you. You've got obviously the fixture congestion come up and all that. It is going to be very, very tight. It's probably going to go down to the final day of the season.
Yeah, maybe that's your opinion. We hope to have it done before then.
Sorry about that.
But like you say, it is tight, but you get a couple of wins, and we've got a couple of games in hand, I think. So we need to pick up points there, and that's why it's disappointing. I suppose like the game against Harps here and the game here tonight. We should have 4 more points, and you'd be fairly safe then.
Yeah, and obviously a couple of injuries picked up as well. Daniel Kelly had to go off there in the second half. Obviously, like Dane Massey already is injured. Obviously, very early to say what condition is Daniel in.
I don't know. I think he had a little knock. I wouldn't say it's too serious. Should be all right, but I haven't seen him thereafter, so I don't know. And yeah, Dane's it's great. We saw Dane back running there during the week, so hopefully he'll be back before the end of the season, or before the end of our season. And it's not a nice injury for him to get, so it's great to see him back on his feet.
And that brings me on perfectly, as you mentioned, the end of the season. You're heading into such an important week for the club. Brings back since 2016. There should be a great buzz and excitement, but there's so much uncertainty because of everything that's going on in the country. You can't even fully concentrate anyway on the Mull game anyway, because you got Derry first up in the league on Monday. For yourselves, for the players, it must be just so annoying, because all you want to do is concentrate in the games, and even as we're standing here now, you don't even know if any of them games next week are going to happen.
Yeah, especially with the league games, you see cases popping up and games being called off tonight and this weekend in the league. So there's a bit of uncertainty, but listen, that's uncontrollable on our part. We control what we can, and in the club here, in terms of our COVID officer and everything that's been done, we're rigid and we're regimental, I suppose, in what we're doing and protecting ourselves. And we are living in a bubble. We're limiting what we do outside of football, and it's coming first in our lives. So that's why, touch wood, we continue to stay COVID free in here. But like you say, it's unpredictable, and we can only look after ourselves. So yeah, the league, there is a little bit of uncertainty, but I think they're determined to get the league finished in the next few weeks. And with Europe, listen, Europe goes ahead no matter what. I think looking at UEFA, if you're missing 6, 7, 8 players, you still have to field the team or forfeit the game. So it's a big incentive that for lads to live their life right and make sure you don't pick up, I suppose, the virus in a sloppy way, or doing something you shouldn't be doing, or out in other houses or parties or anything like that. So there's a massive incentive for lads here to keep us on the right line.
Brian, thanks very much for joining us this evening, and fingers crossed it won't go well for myself and everyone on the channel. Best of luck on Thursday evening, and hopefully you do the league proud.
Thanks, William.